girls, just wanted to jump on and do a quick applicator training so you know how to let people try LipSense. I'm not going to really wait, I'm just going to get to it. If you're watching this later, just comment with any questions and I'll answer them. So one of the first things you're going to need to let people try it on is you're going to want to have witch hazel handy. This is just an off-brand from Target and this is from Walmart. I didn't know what witch hazel was before I started doing this. You just get this, you can get it anywhere. It's kind of by the hydrogen peroxide and rubbing alcohol stuff, even though it has nothing to do with that kind of thing. But it's good for taking off their lipstick or chapstick or whatever they have on their lips and getting them ready to try the LipSense so that it will bond. The next thing you're going to want to have is some palettes. So I bought these at Michael's, just little cheap palettes over in the kids art section. And I reuse these. So I use baby wipes to wipe out the LipSense afterwards, and then I will use something to sanitize them with. Baby wipes for some reason will get the LipSense off better than like a Lysol wipe or something. I don't know why, but good to have. Need them for the parties or for application. And then you're also going to need some wands. So your applicator wands you can get in the back office. That's the most expensive place to get them. You can also, and they don't really count towards your PV, so there's no point in getting them there. So if you want to save some money, you can get them on Amazon as well. Or the very cheapest place to get them is eBay from China, but it's going to take about a month for them to arrive. So if you get them from eBay, eBay stock up so that you're not having to wait for them to come. Okay, so, and the other thing you're going to want is our glossy sample packets. I think it's better to use these than a full gloss just because there is no alcohol in our gloss, so it would be easy to get it contaminated. You probably don't want to use them at parties. So these are cheap, $1 for a strip, and I find that one packet will get me through anywhere from 3 to 5 people at a party. So if you as the distributor just hang on to them and give them as much as they need to apply the gloss after they've applied the color, that works out really well. So those are what you need. And then I am going to, let's see, I'm also going to show you, I also use these at parties. I'm going to post this in the files section. It's a little lip color note thing. And I like to do this because you can actually let somebody try on up to 4 colors. You don't ever want to let people like put on a color, take it off, put it on, take it off, because LipSense is made to stay, so their lips are going to get mad if you do that. So I like to use this, and I tell them you can try a color here, a different color here, a different color here, and a different color here. But that's all you can try. So that way their lips aren't mad, but they can actually see what different colors look like on them, and then they can use these little papers to write down what color is where so they don't get confused and forget. So these are helpful. The other thing you're going to want is Neutrogena soap. So this comes in a box that looks like this. It's a Neutrogena facial bar. That might be backwards for you. Anyways, that's what it is. And the way I use this is I will just bring some cotton balls, you get them wet, you rub it on the bar, and they can take their lip color off. This works well for parties, but make sure they know that even though this takes the color off really well, it's not really good for your lips. So you're not going to want them to say, oh, I don't want the remover, I'll just use the Neutrogena soap, because their lips are going to get dry, and they're going to think it's the LipSense, and they're not going to be happy with the product. So let them know this is what we use at parties, because it's just too hard to demo the oops while being sanitary. So this works good for the party, but you're going to want the oops when you go home. So that's kind of that. Now I'm going to sort of bend you down so I can show you how to do this with the applicator. There's Austin. Hear him in the background. Okay, so you're going to shake your color. Shaking the color is really important to make sure all the molecules of color are dispersed really well. If they're all clumped together, it's not going to last as long. Okay, hope you can see that really well. Okay, so you're going to get the color and you're going to roll your applicator into one of the little wells. And you're going to do that a couple times until they have enough to do a layer. And then you're going to let them take their, you're going to give this to them and they're going to do their own little, you know, one layer of LipSense. And then you're going to go to a different well so that you're not cross-contaminating and give them more for another layer and so on. And then somebody can go ahead and try, put it on all 3 layers and you're not, you know, having their lips touch the wand or anything else. Which is good because while we do have the alcohol in the LipSense that will kill the bacteria and keep funky things from growing, it's not going to kill viruses. So if people have cold sores or stuff, that stuff can still spread. So that's how you're sanitary for trying on the LipSense. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know. If they're doing different colors to save wands, I will get out a piece of paper towel and put it at each spot, or just with my one demo that I'm doing, and I'll let them just wipe the color on the paper towel if they're gonna go for another color, because the wand will dry, and you can actually use it for multiple colors because the color will dry so fast. So I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks girls, bye.